Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm David Riley from National Business Systems. I want to talk about Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale with you today. You know, a lot of people will say, hey, point of sale systems have all caught up with one another. They all do the same thing. And it's actually not true. Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale has some features not found in other systems, and these features really set the bar high. They really set us apart from other systems. The one I want to tell you about today is called Scan to Pay. The Scan to Pay feature is part of our guest engagement app. When you buy Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale, when you're using Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale, your guest can download the Heartland Engagement app. This Heartland Engagement app gives them the ability to skip the line and scan to pay, and there's some other things. But right now we're going to focus on the Scan to Pay. So let's set the scene real quick. Let's say you're out with your family on a Friday night, busy restaurant, and the server has dropped off your guest check and you're ready to go home. You're ready to leave, but you can't pay your guest check because the server's busy. It's a Friday night. We've all been there, right? You might sit there another 10, 15 minutes waiting for your check to be paid, or waiting for your server to come back, take your check and the credit card, and then you're waiting another 5 to 10 minutes for them to come back with your credit card draft. Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale solves this issue for you, and it does a couple things. It's going to make your guest experience a lot better, and it's also going to allow you to turn tables much faster and operate your restaurant with less labor. So let me explain how Scan to Pay works. So you can be using your system, like right now I've just got it set up a traditional server station. This is Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale operating on an iPad in a case with a magstripe reader. Maybe you're using tableside ordering. Maybe your servers are just carrying an iPad around. How you order really doesn't make a difference, but I've got a table open here, table number 4. We've just got a couple items on it. I've printed the check, and now I'm going to take the check out to my guest. So let me get you a close-up of the check. If you take a look at this guest check, you'll see it's got a QR code on it. That QR code does two things. So now, if your customer already has the Heartland app, they can simply scan to pay. They can pay that guest check off with their app. If they don't have the app, when they scan that QR code, it will download the app for them. The app works on Android and iOS, so iPhones or Androids, doesn't matter. And here, I'm going to show you a close-up of the app. So that this app has Scan to Pay, and it also has Skip the Line. So now, all I have to do is hit Scan to Pay, and the phone opens up the QR scanner, right? Then, I take my guest check. Customer takes the guest check right at their table, and they scan that QR code. It brings up the order. I don't know if you can see this. That is the order, just like it's on the screen. So here's our order, and you can see at the bottom, hopefully you can see it, at the bottom we have tip options. So I'm going to go ahead and choose 20% tip, but we could have chosen another amount. We could also enter in a custom amount, and then I'm just going to hit pay, and it's going to use the credit card that you have on file, and it's going to pay that off, finish it here, and you're gone. So Scan to Pay gets you out the door. It doesn't get any easier than that. Your customers are going to absolutely adore this feature. And again, this is really where Heartland Restaurant Point of Sale starts to add value above other point of sale systems. It's incredibly easy, it's incredibly secure, going to turn more tables, and it's going to enhance your guest experience. Thanks for joining me. Give me a call if you have any questions, 800-863-2274, or find us on the web at www.nbsystems.com. Thanks a lot. Bye.